What's up, you guys? It's your girl CASwCOY back on this channel with another video. If you read that title, then you already know what today's video is going to be about. So without further ado, let's get right into it. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And if you haven't already, please make sure you click that Linktree link that's in the description box below. You can be updated on all CASwCOY content, and so you can join my Discord server, which is exclusive for all of my coils and where I'll be answering questions from now on. And please do not forget to sub to my Patreon, which is currently only $1, and that's where all of my sims and my builds will be uploaded first. So now that we got that all out of the way, let's get into today's video. If you haven't heard the recent fuss about this new game inZOI, we're going to be getting into their character studio in this video. I've been seeing all types of creators, mainly Sims 4 content creators, sample this game in their character studio, so we're going to see what all the hype is about. Unfortunately, I don't have any type of early access. Crafton, if you want to slide that and sponsor me, your girl is available. But the character studio is currently available for download, so we're going to hop into that today. I downloaded it on Steam, as you guys can see, and it was free, so go ahead and download that. I'll have the link down in the description box below so everybody can have easy access. So before we hop right into the game, I want to give you guys a little bit of background about Crafton. Crafton Incorporated is a South Korean developer company, and they're responsible for games like PUBG and New State. If you guys haven't heard of those games, they're kind of like action-packed shooter games. In my personal opinion, inZOI has the potential to be the most realistic life simulation game out. inZOI is similar to games like Second Life, Sims 4, GTA, and inZOI all wrapped into one. So let's really see what they got going on, because I'm excited. From the clips that I've seen from other creators, I want to understand what's so different about this game and why is everybody so excited about it. So immediately launching into the game, everything is so aesthetic and so cute. I'm going to say this so many times, but the aesthetic of this game is so realistic. Like, that's the best way that I can describe this game and what it gives. It just gives real. So making an account for Crafton was very easy. All I did was scan the QR code and made an account. I connected it to my Epic launcher, so it was very easy. So you guys don't have to go through a whole bunch to make an account. If you guys want me to do a deep dive on everything when the game actually comes out, I will definitely make a video about it. So since we're here for the character studio, that's mainly what I'm going to be focusing on in this video. So I'm just going to hop right into it. I'm going to use the name of a sim that I previously just made. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you do. It'll be tagged above and in the description box below. But I'm going to be using the name Azaria just because I think it's a really cute name and a good starter name for this new ZOI that we're going to be making. Now, the first thing that I noticed about CASwCOY is that it's very futuristic looking. If you ever played Telltale games or like decision-based games, the setup kind of looks like this, and I oddly like the futuristic look to it. I definitely want to get into these traits because it's so much different than Sims or any other simulation game that I've seen before. So if you're familiar with Sims, you choose an overall career that you want your sim to follow, and then you have little traits to pick from. With inZOI, you have a trait, and then they give you certain characteristics that goes with that trait, and that determines how your sim will act. So it does say desired life is still in development, and also like preferences as far as like sexuality and things like that are still in development. So I'm curious on what they would start doing for that. Now, hopping right into it, the details in the face shaping and creating is so great. Like, that's the best word that I can use to describe it. It's literally so great. It's so realistic. It gets every nook and cranny, from the eyelid to the pupil to the double eyelid to the eyebrow arch. Like, every little detail on the face is pretty much adjustable. The arch on the lip to everything, like literally everything. I feel like Sims had a lot of potential to do this, they just didn't. And everything that, and all the mods that we have in Sims as far as like presets and things like that and sliders, I feel like inZOI definitely took all of that and implemented it in their game. They obviously have a lot of face presets, so already pre-made faces, but I just wanted to play around with the sliders a little bit, and they have so many, and it just makes it so great for customization purposes. And I just enjoyed playing around with it so much because, like I said, said, this is probably the most realistic life simulator game that I've played with so far. And another thing that I really like is that the skin tone or anything that has to do with color in this game has a hex code, so you can alter it how you want to. So like, say for example you wanted a certain color palette, you can literally get that hex code, copy and paste it into that bar, and it will make it that color. Now as far as like things I could tweak or want to change about this game is obviously they do not have a lot of POC friendly hairstyles in this game. Granted that the game is still under development and this is only the character studio, the game is not fully released yet, but from just this character studio they only have about 3 to 4 POC friendly hairstyles. I definitely appreciate them adding it to begin with and not just leaving us with one locks or one afro puffs and one braid. Like, they actually tried to make it look as realistic as possible, so I definitely give kudos to that. Ended up settling with this half up half down hairstyle. Even the makeup selections are very real, and I'm sorry y'all, take a shot every time I say realistic. That's just all that this game gives. I really do wish that their eyeliner choices were a little darker and bolder, but you know, like I said, the game is still in development, so we might be able to see some of those darker and bolder eyeliners later on. I was trying to get a more chubbier face frame. It's hard to do that on Sims 4 without sliders and presets and things like that, so I was really happy that the sliders that actually came with the game was able to give me the chubby face that I was looking for. Even on games like inVOI and Sims, without mods, getting like natural lip tones and lip gloss shades and things like that is really hard with just base game items. So I was really happy when I chose this lip gloss color and I was able to get like a natural glossy lip, especially on POC skin. As far as body types, they don't really go too far on the chubby side. It's still kind of mid-size, but overall I really do appreciate them adding, you know, different body types as far as the sliders go. I'm not gonna lie, I could not figure out how to turn my sim around, so I don't really know if the breast part and the bottom part is adjustable. Maybe that will be something that we can do once the game is fully release. But as far as just in the character studio right now, I don't know if there are sliders as far as like the butt and breast area, but I do know you can make the hips a little wider, you can make the breast a little more wider and things like that. I do want to say another thing that this game has on any other life simulation game right now is that the clothing option is spectacular. Like, they really took modern urban wear and added it into the game and executed it perfectly. I don't really see this selection of clothing on any other game and it looks this good. I wanted to go for like a varsity girl outfit, and so that's what we're gonna do. Also, they have this generating AI texture feature. I didn't really see how to use it, like I didn't really catch the gist of it, but I'm pretty sure once the game is fully developed I'll probably understand it a little bit more. I probably should have played with a lot of things a little bit more in this video, but I wanted to hurry up and get this out for you guys, so because a lot of people in my Discord have been asking for my opinion on this game and I haven't even reviewed it yet, so I really definitely wanted to get this out for you guys. They also have a lot of outfit presets that you guys can choose from, which I think is really cool. Also, this is a South Korean developer, so a lot of these outfits give K-pop idol, and I love that. Also, one of the career choices in the beginning was idol trainee, so I'm really excited to see how you can be an idol in this game without any mods. The accessories again are a little bit limited. The accessory options on the character studio is a little limited, but I do want to reiterate that this is just the pre-release version of the character studio. I'm pretty sure once the game is fully developed and fully released that there will be a lot more options. The nails are also amazing. I don't know any game, if you guys do, please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know any game that has that many cute nail options. With Sims 4, they've just released a nail line, like acrylic looking nails, and they don't even have that many designs and options for you to choose from. Again, y'all, I love the hex color feature in this game. It really helps as far as creativity and like coloring and things like that, because sometimes when you have clothing pieces on other games, you might have a color that's similar, but it's probably not always going to be 100% every time. So I do like the hex color because, say for example, I want my shirt and my shoes to match, I can just copy and paste the hex color code and move on. Once you're done making your ZOI, you have this amazing kind of like birth certificate that comes up, and it's literally great. And you have the cat, and like everything is just so realistic and fun to look at, futuristic, realistic, great. Like, y'all. Then you can choose kind of which world you want to live in, but unfortunately, since the game is not fully released yet and we don't have any early access, we can't access the world, but hopefully one day we'll be able to in the near future. Now I want to quickly go on to a kid sim. So the most that we can do is make it a kid. We can't do toddlers or babies or anything like that just yet. In the character studio, you have the option to do kid, young adult, and elder. Again, like I said, I want to reiterate that right now I believe that you can't really use the sliders on the younger kids just because the game is not fully developed, but hopefully we can definitely see what that looks like when the full game is released. The same comments that I had about the adult ZOIs apply to the kids as well. Very cute and very realistic. They also have a lot of preset ZOIs, so if you have a problem with making your characters look a lot more childlike, because me personally I have that problem, there's already a lot of presets for you to choose from to guide you through that. Again, also the outfit selection for kids are great. I really like this urban streetwear trend that I'm seeing throughout this game, and everything again looks so realistic that I can't stop saying it because everything just looks so real. But I do want to cut off the video here. It's getting a little long. If you guys are interested in this game, I will have the link to the character studio in the description box below. And if you're excited for this game to be released, please comment down below what are you most excited about or what are you most excited to see in this new game. Me personally, I'm excited to see all of the animations. I'm excited to see all the careers and how these ZOIs are going to interact with each other. I'm excited to see what storylines we could really come up with this game, and can we interact with each other as content creators, kind of like multiplayer but not multiplayer. If this game is multiplayer where you can like go online and talk to other creators or talk to other people playing the game, that would be so dope. So far I'm so excited to see the potential of this game because just from the character studio, I give this game a 9 out of 10 solid. But that's enough of my yapping. I'm gonna wrap up the video here. But again, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell just so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And if you haven't already and you made it this far, please make sure you sub to my Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. CASwCOY signing off.